Smile 2 is a psychological supernatural horror movie. This movie is a sequel to the first Smile that came out in 2022. The movie stars Naomi Scott, who plays a pop singer named Sky Riley. So in this movie, we follow Sky Riley. She's getting ready to go on tour, and there's pretty much some flashbacks of what happened to her. She was a history of substance abuse, so, you're seeing the flashbacks of that and her preparing for this world tour. Her character, she kind of reminded me of Lady Gaga. That, that's what kind of character that she was, or the singer. But so I thought that Smile too. I thought that the movie had some really good acting. The acting, I think it was great. Just some really good performances. The thing that I wasn't crazy about, the movie was 2 hours and 12 minutes. I feel like they should have shaved off maybe 30 minutes of the movie. Or maybe just make the movie 90 minutes. That would have been good. So I like that. And I feel like the first act, I thought it was done. I thought it was done well. I was really getting into it. And then the second act, I was like, okay, there was some pacing issues, but even the first half of the second act, I enjoyed it. And then like maybe the end of the second act and the third act, the movie fell apart for me. And the plot twist at the end was just like, it was just out of nowhere. And to me, it was just baffling because it just seemed like the movie was going to go one way. And then all of a sudden, it just seemed like they just changed things, or they didn't know how to end the movie. So that's what I didn't like about the movie. There are some really good jump scares, maybe a few. And there's also some jump scares, like with any, horror movie or whatever, some jump scares that just didn't stick to landing. But I feel like overall, the movie had so much potential because I was like, okay, this first half, I'm really getting into this movie. Yeah, I really like it. And then second half, third act, it just went in a different direction, and it was just I don't know. And then some of this, and I don't want to spoil the movie, but some of the stuff, because of how the movie ended, is like, okay, so all that stuff that we just saw for half of the movie, was that just a delusion, or it didn't happen? So what was that? What was the point of that? So I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. That third act, it just didn't do it for me. It could have been done in a better way. But even with that being said, I would say that I enjoyed this movie more than the first movie. I feel like they did, a good job, and especially with the acting, with some of the jump scares. But at the end, it just didn't stick to landing. Please let me know, have you seen Smile 2? And if so, how did you feel about it? And then just also how it was done, with her trying to, make a comeback, go on tour. And her mother was like, we need this, you need to do a good job. You need to focus on this. And just to see how she was just dealing with trauma, dealing with her past substance abuse issue, and how she was trying to overcome that. I did like that, those aspects of the movie. But please take care. Have a good one.